Hello. Yeah. Waboo. Hello. I'm red once again. Oh well. It is what it is. Let me just quickly tweet out the stream. Oh, my game capture is not on. How come? I'll go here, game capture, MK1, back here. How about now? Hell yeah. Ay, 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 ay. Hey, hey, hey. What is this? Huh. Do, 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 do. There we go. Tweet is out. Ay, 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 ay. What the hell? Why did it link my YouTube twice? That's stupid. The hell? What the hell? What the? Bruh. Two, 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 two. Do, 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 do. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Let me just check the stream. I mean, I shouldn't have any issues, but who knows? Who knows? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Yep, looks fine. Someone liked the stream. Shout out to that guy. Alright, pretty good. Wait. 。 . 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。
Oi.
I'm a little puzzled right now. Because, I don't know, I feel like I kind of want to compete again. On any kind of level. So, you know, I'm just trying to play Havoc again a lot, because I haven't played this character for a minute. And, you know, I'm a Havoc main, even though I haven't played him for, like, a month. I've just been having fun with Conan and Garrus. I think you can understand why. So, yeah. I'm definitely gonna get some practicing with Havoc. And then, who knows? The T-1000 looks really cool, so I'm definitely gonna try him. I'm a Madame Bo too. Like, Madame Bo looks sick. Let's go to a different stage. Jonathan's team? Hell yeah.
Havoc, Grandmaster Bossy Pants.
I really don't know what cameo to play, because the obvious choice is like a Movado, right? But I just like Scorpion so much. Scorpion and Sector. Like, Sector is my cameo. No one else plays this team. Like, I played this team for like a few weeks, and I was actually like pretty successful with it. Like, it's a good team.
Sector.
It really is.
Someday, Lieutenant Day. Cage Mansion.
I just don't know, because you lose out on damage, right? That's the only thing with this team. Like, you can use the rocket to get some extensions, but it's not as good. And I don't have a use for this as a launcher. And then spending the resources on this, I feel like it's not really worth it when you can do a lot of save jumps, right? Like, with this team, you just do the basic BMB, right? The basic cameo-less BMB. Which is that. And that ends in a save jump, right? But like, you do lose out on damage. So that's where you can call Sector. What is my combo again? Something like that. Wrong special. Yeah, as you can tell, I haven't played this team in a minute. That should be it. Yep. So, like, yes, you can hit for 420. But, obviously, you have to spend the rocket. Which doesn't have the best recharge time. There's a lot of delay there. And, you know, you do want to use the double rocket. And I like doing the rocket for making my mix safe of a save jump, right? Let me just switch. Boom. Because this is what you do. You go for the regular BMB. And then you get safe mix. As a result. Like, that's a completely safe 50-50, pretty much, because that is 15 frame startup, that also has a 15 frame startup, so it's true mix. I guess that's 17. That's weird. Even if it's like a little delayed compared to the 4-4, like, it's a really hard fuzzy. Like, we are not fuzzying that. Oops. Why is that missing? What am I doing wrong? There we go. So that doesn't jail into the rocket. Like, they could armor it if they want, but like, I'm safe. And you can go for that. Like, you can do that into the bubble. But you could also, what's it called? You could just let the 4-4 rock, and then you can still get a combo of the rocket, I think. Can't stick around for long at all, but I hope you're doing well, and it was nice seeing you again. Yeah, it was great meeting you again, fuck. I had a great time. Like, day 1 was awesome, but then day 2 I was just so out of it. It was a great time. Thanks for hopping in. Yeah, the problem was that I didn't get any sleep after day 1. And like, I had to do a lot of traveling. So yeah, day 2, I was struggling, my legs were hurting. It was still a good time. I hear you on that. I was quite ill on day 2, yeah. I would have loved to stick around for the top 8 of MK1, but like, I had to come home. I had to go to work the next day, so, you know, I just had to take the train home. It was cool, though. I could still watch the top 8 on the train, so. It was a good time. How long does the train back to Hungary take? So it was like a 1.5 hour ride. But the last train, when did it depart? It was like the 21:40, so at 9:40 p.m. That's why I had to leave so early. That's not the combo. This is my team, and I'm still dropping all the combos. No one else plays this team. Oh yeah, we caught up with my brethren. Like, they stayed Vienna for an extra day. And you know, I had different plans, so we were talking for a few minutes at the event. It was nice. It was nice talking to everyone. I'm just happy that so many people could make it. God damn it. It was really cool, because I talked to Gur, and he was so cute, because, you know, I went around asking for pictures with everyone, but, like, he actually asked me to take a picture, because, you know, he recognizes me from, like, the MK11 days, when I was in his chat all the time, when he was streaming, so that was really fun. I think you can tell that I haven't played this character for a minute. Dropped again. Gary's such a wholesome guy, he's got infectious positivity. He really does. I was a little sad that he didn't sign up for the MK11 bracket, because I loved his Garrison in MK11 too. But yeah, he told me he's just focusing on MK1 for now. He doesn't really have time to play anything else, really. And I get it, because we talked about how Garrus is really high maintenance in MK1. Especially if you play like Motaro. Fucking infinite. Why am I dropping my save jump? It really ain't that difficult. There we go. So that's the combo. For anyone interested, that's the completely safe save jump setup into the 50-50. Always been nice to you too. I mean, I wanna be nice to like old people. You know, I've been exploited before for being nice to people, so I try to like tone it down a little. I'm trying to not be nice to people that don't really deserve it. But I mean, you're just another cool guy in the community that I mean, I liked hanging out with you, and I like your streams a lot. I saw you were streaming like Rivals a few days ago. I just couldn't really stick around. Does this work? Oh, it does work. Cool. Music is going hard. Yeah, it's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure soundtrack. That anime has so many tracks that are just godlike. Guess you're just saying for me, I'm gonna learn someone else. Yeah. I just hate how simple he is. Like, you just need to pull out center and then you pretty much win the round, and that's about it. Like, I can see that not being fun to be, you know, to use. It's definitely not fun to be the receiver of center. I do not enjoy it. But yeah. Gotta get back to streaming MK this week. I just suck major ass at the game. I feel that. He's an honest character with a dishonest win condition. Yeah, because, like, what does he really do when he's in balance, right? Like, he just has a few projectiles. He has the funny anti-projectile move in the run, and then that's about it. Like, he has good normals. He doesn't really do anything. But then, when he has Striker, he just does a string into grenades, he pulls out center, and then GG's. Just shake my hand. Like I can't. One thing I like about Kenshi is so many cameos that are considered off meta just work with him. Because of his win condition, right? Like, he's the only character that you see like Sub-Zero or Frost because he's that limit, or like Striker. I know there's the Mawado pairing. Like, Mawado is one of the best cameos in the game, but still, I think that's fun. Like, you always saw the Cyrex with him, and Cyrex was considered bad because he could do the spin into the center pull out, which they took out. This is pretty much what you do with this team when you're getting a hit, and then when you have full like sector, you just do random roll into the sector pull, into full combo. Just don't drop it. And, you know, that ends in the save jump. You also get the combos from the throw. Very good damage, I must add. That ends in a save jump. Striker gives you senton block, which is GG's, yeah. Then Moado gives you senton throw too, yeah. Like, that's a kind of sandwich, right? from a back throw. That's kind of nutty. I got a dip for the time being, but I might be around for some games later if you're down. I'm always down to play games. Ghost isn't good enough, so we play Kenshi. That's fine. I'm interested in learning Ghostface too. The tremor stuff that he has going on is really interesting to me. I'm really bad at using tremor though. That's the only problem. So, you know, I might just stick to the Scorpion game plan with the command grabs and whatnot. And I said this earlier, but I'm just trying to get good at with Havoc again. Because I got the itch for competing. I have a little, like, the reasoning is really petty. Because the way I look at it, like, I beat Kafirsko before in tournament, in the mirror match. And he made top 8, so maybe I could make a top 8. Who knows? Obviously, Kafirsko puts in a lot more time than me. I don't play this game that much like that. But like, you know, my good friend Poseidon, he's a streamer and competitor from NA. Like, I can beat him all the time too. But like, I feel like I have potential. I'm just not really. I don't feel like I'm really good at the game. I'm like good at what I like doing. But if I had to like play against like the meta characters all the time, I feel like I would just crumble. I guess another neat thing you have with this team is this. You got a combo of that and then the kick too. But it's like not a true 50-50. Like you can react to the sector call here. So it's a little weaker in that sense. Because you have to call him like prematurely. When I got a combo of the kick. Like that. You don't do that with the throw, because like you could to make it a true 50-50, but then you're losing out on damage and stuff. So you know, it's not as good, but it's still good. Oh yeah, Poseidon got like third at MKNJ, I want to say. You actually gotta go. You're procrastinating. Yeah, okay. Was I seeing you again? Have a good one, man. Where's my EX? I wonder if there are better combos there. Like I don't think so. Like, I'm pretty sure it's just do the usual conversion. I guess. Yeah, you can't get 3 hits there either. I'm trying to simulate the timing for the actual setup. Oh, you do actually get 3 hits, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I guess you can still end it in a safe jump. You just have to like hit the back 2 too early after the rocket hits. Best viewers on streamboot.com. Holy. And that is the safe setup again. I love my looping vortex. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And then, you know, with the sector, you can just do the usual Havoc bullshit too. Like that's pretty scary to deal with. And I think that's like a block string too. So like, I don't think you can armor that. Oh, let's test it though. Ice slide. Okay, that was a counter, so I don't think I can pressure after the rocket, but it's still good. Okay. Oh, that wasn't a block string? But yeah, you can make it safe. Which is the most important part. And this is a shit ton of chip damage too. That was weird. Like, you really don't have to spend the EX and the spin. The fact you can pull this out anytime is really good. You just have to watch out, because this only gels off 1-1 and 2-2, but you know how after standing 2 there's always a gap. No matter what you do. Like, straight up, there's always a gap. But once the 2-2 hits, like the second hit, that does gel into the spin. Yeah, you have to call the rocket really, really early. Maybe calling far rocket is actually better. Well, that didn't hit that time. See, that just gels. Like, he set the reversal armor. It's just his block string. It's so good. I wonder what you could do after the forward 4 though. Put him to auto. Because if I just do the forward 4, he's gonna be able to interrupt it. Like, again, I can just block. So there's that. Because nothing really gels up the 4-4 unless you do the full string. And I don't think I'm launching him if I do the full string. Let's try. Or maybe I am launching him, huh? That's pretty neat. Oh! Not as plus as I would like it to be. Hey, look at that, we're back in the vortex. Look at that. Like, this team is neat. It's just, I don't know. You just don't really have the explosiveness of, like, Movado cameo, right? Because I can't just be meshing something and get a combo of that. Like, I can just be meshing up cameo. Like, I would have to call sector prematurely here if I want to combo that, like really early. Just Koichi. What a great character. It'd be so cool if you could get a jump in that. But I don't think that's happening. Maybe if I do it like that. Yeah, I guess. But then that's not gonna jail. Let's just put him on just a normal reversal. Let's make him do 1, 2. There we go. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, like he can interrupt it. Maybe I could use that variation though. And I could alternate between the two, right? But I don't think you get a combo of the low then. In any way. Maybe you do. Oh, that jailed into the rocket. Oops. Because nothing jails of the 4-4. Only the string. But at least I don't think anything jails. The Snatcher jails, I guess. So that's something. Let me try going for the original timing and the new timing. Yeah, I'm getting punished there with the original timing. But if I go for this... it's badly safe. But the whole thing jails though, so that's nice. And then if it gets hit, I think the rocket just fucks off. And I get a normal combo. Or not. Or not. Yeah, you're not gonna be getting a jump in there, so you would have to do something simple like button into spin. Or like button into the nether snatcher. I mean, that's not bad. Oh, interesting. So that works. So there's like a sweet spot. And then that gets you that combo. Very interesting. I don't know, because I just have this fear that if I learn this team again, I'm just gonna run into the problem of them getting nerfed, because people still hate Havoc, even though I don't think he's like that incredible now. And people still hate Sector Cameo. Like, do I really invest in Sector stocks right now? But everyone still hates this move? The Fatal Blow is already worse. it's still great as a utility tool, right? Like just having a really fast fatal blow is really good. I didn't do the sector version. Having this is still really good. It's just a little slower now. It doesn't have the armor, so you know it's not as good as a reactionary thing. Because I'm gonna eat that, right? Yeah. Like you can still react to it in time. I don't know if it destroys the projectile. It might. Don't need two of them. So fast. There we go. Yeah, it destroys the projectile. So you can still react with it to like projectiles and stuff. You just can't really do it as you could do it before, right? And I think it was a good change, right? It was a really good change. Sector Fatal was a little too much. You know, I really wish that I could use this move as a combo ender, because I know it has other uses. Like, I feel like doing poke into the flamethrower is really good, because it leads to a lot of trade situations. Like if I just make him do reversal down 1. Okay, maybe that's not plus enough. Down 4? Not even that. Maybe he's sending 2. No. Ah. That sounds like a good trade scenario. And that just gels straight up. Even if I space this, it's not gonna work. Let's see, 4-1-2. Oh, there we go. So that's a trade. Totally gives you a combo. Anything else? Yeah, 2-2 just jails. Stunning 2 doesn't work. Stun 3? Stun 3 jails into it. Interesting. Oh, it's like almost frame perfect. Yeah, I guess it's just 4-1-2. Unless I'm forgetting some hidden string. I guess it's back 2-2. No. It's back 2. I mean, it's cool that you can't interrupt that. You can still armor it, so I wouldn't really use it after the back 2-2. Let's actually set him to do the Sonya reversal. Leg grab. Here we go. I feel like if you're playing Havoc or against Havoc, you just really need a cameo reversal. Because a lot of his mix-up can be shut down. Because like, most of his mix-up comes of the standing 2, right? Because if he wants to go for plus frames, you can armor that or reversal it. If he wants to go for the overhead, you can reversal it. If he wants to go for the lower, you can reversal it. Like, I feel like having that reversal is really strong in the matchup. It's just, it doesn't save you in every situation, right? Because maybe it does. Would you look at that? It even saves you from the 4-1-2 mix-up. Like, when you really think about it, the only thing you have to worry about is like 1-1 Nether Snatcher. Because that's a block string. But that's a really easy fuzzy. That's a 6-frame fuzzy. Like, that's 23 frames. That's 17, yeah. It's 6-frame fuzzy. Like, this is easy. This you can do online in like 200 ping situations too. Like, I've done it before. like obviously having the cameo reversal doesn't really shut down the other stuff about Havoc that's good. Like it doesn't just get rid of back 2 all of a sudden, but you know, the most common mix-ups you can shut down. Like even if you do that, like it's plus. Like you can interrupt it, obviously. There's always that risk. But what doesn't have that risk? The fact you can shut this down, I feel like that's really good. Same goes for the 2-1, 2-2, 2 low, all that shit. Like, you know, it's not gonna save me from my setup, for example. Which is why I really like this shit. It's like, it's just jails. But even like against the back 2-2 mix, it's just really good to have that reversal. Because that even shuts down the back 2-2 backdash back 2-2 mind game. Like you can block it out. Like you can do back 2-2 backdash into nothing. And then I think you gotta punish. Yeah, just a little finicky. Because a few patches ago, Havoc still had the ability to special cancel back to grab if it hit an invincible character or an armored character. But now that's gone, it's a lot less scary, the back 2-2, if you ask me. Because pre-patch, you used to be able to just do, what's it called? Like with Sector, for example, you could do back 2-2 grab into, like, the flamethrower, and I think that blew it up. Like, you couldn't turn your leg grab, for example, or you could, you know, just do your armor. And then if you had Sector cameo and hold the double rocket, you could do armor into a launcher. Which was really, really strong, and you know, I don't like when tech that like that gets taken out. Like I understand it's not intended, but like it's been in the game since day one, so that's a little. I'm a little bummed out about that, but I understand. All right. You know, I'm just sad that this move is just not really useful on any character. As a combo ender, just I want to point it out. I know it has uses. Like, you can counter poke with it, you can do poke special into it. Even if it's fake. I understand that. It's just... This isn't a good, like, combo ender with any character, right? As far as I know. Like, it's not good. Because with Havoc, like, you can always just go for the save jumps. So why would you need a restand? Right? Like it's just there's just no place for it. Like why would I spend an extra cameo bar? Go for this restand. Like I know it jails into a lot of shit. Like I could mix off of it, but you know, who cares? I can just end my combo on this and then save jump city. I can just do this, right? I did one too many twos. Whoa, the lag spike is crazy. Why is my game lagging? I've been trying to figure it out this whole time. Because it should not be lagging. I don't know what it is. Like, I must say, the latest NVIDIA driver, I don't think it's very great. At least not for MK. A Street Fighter has been running fine. Holy. Big news for my Dress Up Darling fans. Hear this shit out. Apparently the anime is making an appearance at Anime Japan. And that's cool, because I've been waiting for season 2 for like 2 years. That is my comfort show. I love watching that shit when I'm depressed. So I'm glad season 2 is coming. Why is the first thing that shows up when I go to YouTube is an Overwatch racism tier list? Like, hello? Hello? I'll be right back. Boom. We are so back. I made some food because I'm hungry. So, just to pass the time, we're gonna watch something on YouTube. I try to mute myself so you don't have to hear me chew shit. Okay. What do we watch? Do 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 do. Or we could watch the first to 10 between Sikander and Javier that happened at Viennality. Oh wait, Sikander's a bitch and he didn't show up. Oops. I forgot. How could I forget? Yo, let's watch a Corridor Crew video. I've seen this one before, but I feel like this one is a generational one. The Megalopolis. Stupid name. VFX. It's a pretty fun watch. Turn it off. Do that. Ooh. Hold up. Turn off this. Bada boom.
What? What? That shot there gives me serious Neil Breen vibes.
It's a little funky.
What? This is not real. This is wild. This is actually wild.
This is your closing bell.
That scene is really funny without context, but it's still really funny in context.
Time, stop!
Megalopolis is maybe one of the most baffling big budget movies ever. It's like a cinematic fever dream. I watched it and I'm still confused. This movie cost $150 million to make, and as of today, it has made approximately $14 million back.
No! I've heard about this movie, but I've not seen it. Nico, have you seen this movie?
No, but it sounds like a movie I'd actually really enjoy.
I really think you will. Megalopolis was the sole vision of director Francis Ford Coppola, who brought us such classics as The Godfather. He did Apocalypse Now as well. And he also did Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Oh, he did Dracula?
Francis Ford Coppola, he wanted to make this movie for a very long time. He wanted creative control over this baby. And he had it. And you can tell he had it, right? Like,
And he also fired his effects team.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's true. He fired the entire visual effects department. Fun fact, he also fired the entire visual effects team on Dracula.
Yep. Yeah, so this is the second time on Megalopolis.
It's a thing. It's a trend.
When the entire VFX department was fired, Francis Ford Coppola ended up hiring his nephew.
Nicolas Cage?
How to get burned?
Jesse James Chisholm, I think it is. Which just on paper is really funny with all the nephew VFX jokes that we've made on this couch over the years.
They should have hired real nephews to do the effects.
That said, it's not as funny in real life because he is a very established VFX supervisor for Marvel, but just on paper, it's hilarious to me. Francis Ford Coppola has never had a movie this reliant on visual effects before.
Really?
Yeah, so this was, I don't want to say out of his field of knowledge. I don't know how much he knows about visual effects in particular, but the fact that he's firing an entire visual effects team is a little curious in that regard. And the idea behind the visual effects on this movie in particular is what they're deeming poetic realism.
Okay.
Right? The idea being the images lean more towards the graphic than they do the photoreal. But that also affords you the ability to kind of just say, oh no, I meant it to look like that. It's like, it really is kind of a shield. But the visual effects in this movie are not bad. Like, there's some questionable visual effects that we'll see coming up here.
Okay,
But there's also a lot of really good, cool, thoughtful stuff. This is one of the coolest visual effects scenes in the movie.
Okay.
This is all hyper stylized.
Oh.
Okay, this is cool.
Ooh.
Oh, this is
That is
super cool.
interesting.
Sick.
Wow, is that a puppet? Or is it CG? Those must be actors and actresses wearing
Whoa.
that stuff. Bravo.
Yeah.
You did it.
But I think we can kind of infer as to what they're doing, right? It's like actors in, you know, these hard plastic prosthetics who are performing, and all of the footage, of course, is filmed in slow motion to give them a sense of scale as they fall or move.
I'll bet they have like some sort of latex suit. Their hands are probably painted. And I bet you that everything from like here to the chin up is all basically a mask to get the actual sculpted, statuesque features.
And the car we saw drive by was a miniature car?
This is all in camera.
Yeah, that's all in
camera.
camera, miniature set, probably on a volume too.
Yeah, this is all real. I don't think it's
Yeah, I
composite.
mean-
This is all in camera.
This is the type of poetic realism that I can get behind. I'm like, okay, that's interesting, that's surreal.
This is Caesar, the guy in the black suit. Caesar like Rome, kinda.
Oh, okay.
Just in case you didn't catch it.
He makes pizza.
He makes pizza, exactly.
That's Big Caesar.
So this is Caesar. He is a visionary artist who understands what humanity needs to evolve. He's that guy.
And you think 1 year of medical school entitles you to plow through the riches of my Emersonian mind?
Entitles me?
Yes.
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 Entitles me?
Yeah.
Right? He sees the future.
He's him.
He's him, dude.
So go back to the club.
Time! Stop! Citizens of New Rome, I had a dream of an all-in-one platform that weighs...
Wait,
that
what?
funky?
Hold up. What is, okay.
It's a little funky.
There's a disconnect happening here. For me, it's the leading lines. I usually assume that an elevator is going to be more or less parallel to the wall that it's on. The leading lines of the street do not match up with the lines of the elevator. And that's kind of immediately throwing it off, like, oh, the elevator's like crooked from the wall.
So it's interesting to point out that this scene, like many others in the film, is making use of a stage that is surrounded by giant LED panels called the volume. The backgrounds here that we're seeing are basically all captured in camera, straight from Unreal Engine. A scene was basically built and designed for this specific coverage. Maybe it's also tethered to the camera in 3D space, and animation is going on in the background, and the scene is evolving as we see it. And it becomes really obvious that they're using this volume when the characters get up to the top of this building. One of the giveaways for the volume is, obviously, theater in the round, so to speak.
Wait,
You know what I mean? That's what we'll call it.
Yeah, it's we're in a space and there's a wall of picture around us, and neither of the two of us will ever meet.
Yes.
So you're certain this whole thing is the volume right here, because we're looking downwards. Normally the volume is a wall, and that does not include the floor. With this sort of perspective looking down, we would have to see some sort of floor.
Well, that's the fun thing about this particular setup. For the sake of performance of the actors, they actually suspended all of these stages up about 20 feet off the ground.
Wow.
And that was, and they put down a net below them to increase the anxiety of being up that high, so to speak.
They put a safety net out to increase the anxiety.
They weren't on wires, right?
They weren't on wires. They
And
put
she's
down,
wearing, look at the heels she's wearing, dude.
Imagine landing on a net in high heels.
Wow.
How does that work?
That's both really cool and probably not necessary.
Volumes are very interesting. Like, they're being used more and more since obviously The Mandalorian blew them up. But they definitely have limitations as well. Because in Unreal Engine, there's only so far you can push it. It's designed to be real time, and therefore lots of shortcuts are taken in order to optimize the scene to make that possible. That often doesn't lead to the best final image, especially when we're talking about film quality stuff. With this shot in particular, you can see that some of the light values don't match between the foreground and the background.
What's the brightest spot in this entire frame?
Adam Driver's
The edges
face.
of their faces, right there.
You're right, and they shouldn't be brighter than the sky.
Yeah, you're so right. Yeah, the bounce light from the sky is brighter than the source light in the sky.
Yeah, and it's because they have the real light off screen, and that's brighter than the screen. But whatever, poetic realism, you know.
You know, poetic.
I mean,
How many
that's
times can we
movies.
say that though? Yeah, but you know, poetic realism, so that's fine. The idea was to shoot all of this on volume, but as the budget and timeline kind of ballooned and entire departments were wiped out, they had to kind of pivot and change the goalposts a little bit.
Because what's the biggest thing you got to do with working with volumes? You have to prepare your assets in advance.
Yes, that's
Which
very
means
fair.
you have to have a clear vision of what you want it to be before you ever start shooting.
Yeah.
And when you're shooting on a green screen, the nature of figuring it out later means you can just figure it out later, which isn't a great thing, but it allows you to do it.
Yeah, so that's the thing is they pivoted to going traditional green screen for some of this stuff as well, and you can definitely see the difference.
So we get to this shot. It's still poetically kind of weird. It feels like a cool like video game render, you know? But the perspective's a little wonky. And I think the main thing that's happening is she's being filmed with one focal length, like a kind of wide angle lens. Then the background left element is being rendered at a slightly different focal length, and the background right is at a completely different perspective. It's like we're looking at that tree like side on, as opposed to like top down through like a 14mm lens. So the background feels detached from all that. The thing that breaks the poetic realism for me is the rain. The rain looks like default settings, and that doesn't feel like an artistic decision.
And then, of course, you have this, where you're being lit with a direct light source, and you need something to cast shadow over it.
Yeah, and all they do is just darken her layer.
And all they do
like-
is darken her layer that's
Yeah.
still being lit directly.
That last shot there is the only one that gives me serious Neil Breen vibes.
Yeah, I can see that.
Follow me. They can't hurt me. You won't get hurt.
There's all these different eras of green screen, and the eras of like early 2000s music videos green screen with hyper contrast and saturation that looks exactly like this is my favorite era. This is like a Linkin Park music video from 2003.
I know the music video.
Oh,
Is that replaced
that's
though?
a very digital crowd.
And then this is the...
But if it's online, then can
Whoa! Whoa! Oh my God! What? Oh, this got very David Lynch all of a sudden. Woo!
It just slaps you when it pops up.
I mean, this is like,
Anyone want to drop poetic realism right now?
you know what? Poetry's still got a rhyme, you know?
Dang it, man.
It's like rhyming orange with door hinge. It's like, I don't know about that one.
Especially because they're clowns that are already doing goofy things when they cut to. Was that intentional? Was he intentionally making the VFX goofy to match the humor of clowns?
Yeah, dude, that's poetic
Are
realism,
we
man.
being clowned upon right now?
Whoa!
That does not look like an in-camera background to me.
No, of course not.
That looks like a replaced background.
100%.
That's not a volume stage.
The VFX aren't bad. There's no lighting. There's no cinematography. Like there's nothing. This is just assets comped together. But you know, whoever rotoed it / green screened it, good job. You knew it going into it. At least it's on the show now, right? I think the whole point of the clown scene was it was just Francis trying to tell people to subscribe to Corridor.
Oh, you're right.
Whoa!
I mean, it's pretty cool that they're doing this clone effect while moving the camera. This has got to be some motion control stuff. It's probably literally just a robot arm doing the same camera move, and they're moving where she's hanging from to a different spot.
Yeah. Just Corridor Crew. If you wanna check out the full thing, there's the link. For the YouTube side, I'm sorry, I don't have the YouTube chat here. Figure it out. Boom. See, that's what you don't want. As soon as you see this hit, you should just do it. You should just call the rockets. It's a really finicky combo. I'm not gonna lie. Oops. Dang it. There we go. But the damage is really good. You know, it's just, I like in this team how there is so much you can do. Like, you're not doing the highest damage with any cameo pairing, like with the other cameo pairings, but it's fine. you still get throw combos. You still get a combo of back to grab, for example. You get safe mix of your safe jumps. You get a combo of the roll. This is like the main part for me. Like, this is why I like gravitating towards Scorpion cameo over Mavado. It's just Scorpion gives you so much damage of a raw roll. And just the fact you can have it with Sector 2, it's really good. And like, thanks to the double rocket, you can just throw this out too. Like, you just don't really have to be afraid. And that's nice. You know, it sucks when they randomly like hold up in neutral, and that's when this hits. I know I'm doing something random into rockets, but still, it's annoying when they just jump and then you get the weird conversion. You know, where they bounce up. If I could land that. Yeah, like that's what happens when they jump into it, or if you combo into this move. After a juggle, because if they're grounded, then it's fine. You can combo into it. All the same. As you can see, the damage is really good. So like, if you're just trying to cash out in the corner, for example, it's really good to just confirm into this. I'm not a Havoc player. I don't know how to do these combos. I'm just gonna do the easy combo. So yeah, you are getting 50% if you do the actual combo. So yeah, knowing that, it's just good. Because, you know, you get really respectable damage, even if you, like, don't want to spend your full cameo bar, or if you just don't have it. Let me just figure out the timing. There we go. Like, you know, you're getting the same damage pretty much as you get mid-screen. I guess we could find a combo that puts the Nether Snatcher into it. I'm just not sure how you would do it. Because that's just a mid-screen combo then. Not even, because you can't land that. I'm not sure. I guess I can do that, right? Fuck! Why is it so tight? I like never do this combo in a real game. You know how much better it is than the easy combo everyone does? Fuck! Oops. I'm mashing and I'm getting T to roll. There we go. Yeah, so you're getting 440 if you go for the harder conversion. Well, you know, it's not incredible damage. But I think you can also do this. Like, if you time that right, you can get a combo of that. I don't think it's worth going for that. But it's something. Timing is tough. You wanna call the sector as soon as he, like, rips his jaw off. Yeah, something like that. Like, you could do a nether snatcher combo there. You just do it raw, I think. Like that. But again, the damage is not gonna be good. Oh, I didn't do it. You don't even have time, I don't think. Huh. That sucks. Yeah. Feels bad. Well, that still works. Fuck! It's really not that difficult. See? I think that's the best damage you get if you want to go into Fatal Blow too. Doing this. I think. $542. I think that's better than just doing this, yeah? Yeah. That's one thing you have to keep in mind with Havoc, it's like doing the easiest conversions in the Fatal Blow is gonna do so much more than you think. Like, you know, you can go for the fancy extensions. Like this. It's just not worth it. I'm pretty sure this is gonna do like similar damage. Or maybe a little more. Yeah, I mean, he did 540. But I lost the corner. Maybe just going for this is good enough. Into the sector. $520, yeah. You added 30 extra damage. Let's check this then. Yep. I see they fixed the bug where there were 2 Havocs whenever you did Cameo Fatal Blow. So that's cool. Wish that worked. Guess you can do that. Cool. Maybe in that situation you could do the flamethrower. I guess? I guess you could do the flamethrower when you have silly conversions like that. Like meat screen? Not really, because, you know, meat screen you could just do the nether snatcher of like a jumping. Like meat screen you would just do that if a jump in lands, but you know, in the corner it's different. It also depends on just what you want to do, right? Because you can give up the corner if you want. You could do that. You're not gonna have to save jump that. Unless you do that. Like you'd have to do single hit into projectile, single hit into the snatcher. And then even then. It does matter what you use. I feel like I listen to this theme so much. What are we thinking about some Marvel versus Capcom? Music. You know what? I actually want to listen to some Street Fighter tracks. Or MK tracks. Holy. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, this is also pretty good, you know. You can straight up guarantee the unblockable. You don't need both rockets, but you know, it's better that way. What is the combo here again? I know it's something like weird. I think the stamp play works. Maybe like a dash. Yeah, there we go. They make it a block shrink, huh? Yeah, there we go. You can do just the one rocket. I think I know the timing for it. I don't think that's it. Set him to do armor. That's the best way to test. There we go. That guarantees it. I think even if he does something invincible, just because the invincibility is gonna be gone by the time you do the snap. Didn't do the right thing. Yep. I gotta remember that I can't just do this at any time now. Like I have to be under 30. That is so weird. I understand they pretty much did not touch how the EX snap works. They just made it so you can't use the EX roll unless you're on low HP. And I think that's cool. That's fine with me. Like, I feel like that just encourages you to not rely on going for like TOD situations, or you know, they don't really want you to just stock up on bar, just wait for the one opening. Because with the new Havoc, right when he got this. This monstrosity. It's like you always just wanted to have all your bar. You never really wanted to spend on anything. But I feel like now you would just, you know, you would be more inclined to go for armor. You know, that or this. Or just go for this to go in. But you know, the EX roll would still be in play, but you would just not have any, like, what am I trying to say? You would just not have as many opportunities to go for the EX next snap. You would just have to go for the regular stuff. You know, like old school Havoc. Like, it's way more likely that you're gonna have 2 bars when you're under 30%. Like, there were already a lot of moving parts behind, like the TOD situations. Like, you would need full cameo bar, your opponent would have to have, like, not full HP, you would have to have all your bar as well. But now you also have to be under 30%, like, it just eliminates the chances of it happening greatly. Like, it's still that. It's still that. My goat? What's up, Poseidon? Nice to see you. Can I do a shout out? Poseidon. The greatest Joker player. I have to edit that. I'm just gonna change that to reptile. Let's see. How do you edit commands on Stream Elements? Edit Poseidon. Is that a thing? No. Edit command. No. How do you do this? Is it? No. Oh. Maybe that's how you do it. Edit command. Poseidon. Does that work? Cannot find any command with that trigger. What are you talking about? Okay, Dan. Edit command Poseidon. Cannot find any command. Fuck you, Dan. Ba, 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 ba. Why am I blanking out? I know how to edit commands, bro. Maybe I don't. Stream elements. Commands. Chat. I gotta be right back. Hey, sorry for not being here for a while. Want to apologize because I have to end stream now, but thanks for hanging out. Hey, Frankie. Sorry. Some things came up, and I just gotta gotta go deal with it. Let's raid somebody real quick, and then I have to end stream. Let's raid Foxy. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Fuck, where was it?